Everybody misunderstands this or has a short memory. We said, and I remember it clearly because I came back from Zambia on safari, came back, did a video, Julie and I, Banana Zone starts now. That was August, September 2024. From then on, the market ripped higher and we chose various assets. We chose Sui, Solana, and we said these are going to outperform, and they did massively. Sui put on a 5 or 6x over that period. Then we said, hey, global M2 is slowing. We're going to see a correction. This is we'll call the phase 1 correction of the Banana Zone.
Bitcoin Zella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoin Zella today and enjoy the new edge.
Raoul Pal talks about crypto and Bitcoin, sharing insights on markets, opportunities, and future trends. Let's dive in together.
So hopefully we've given you the full framework of understanding. We've gone back to the really big picture, demographics. We've gone through to debasement of currency, why your future's fucked. And now we've gone through to how it affects everything, the business cycle, how it all comes together, where inflation fits into the picture, where unemployment fits into the picture, how you think about asset allocation, why you're concentrating your portfolio, why it's rational that you're trading crypto and tech stocks, and you should be doing that. This is the way, if you follow a framework like this, using the overall structure of this, it will really change how you do things. You won't be lost in markets. You will lengthen your time horizon. You won't be asking me, hey, is this correction over yet today? I don't care. Look at the trend. We're 4% of the way there. We're going to $100 trillion. Your job is to not fuck this up. Not fuck this up means be careful with your asset allocation. Buy the bigger proven stuff. Generally top 10, top 15 market cap. Don't use leverage because you get washed out every time there's a correction. Expect pullbacks of 20, 30%. They're normal. That's the kind of volatility you will have to suffer if you want these returns, and you have to be comfortable with them. Then you need to not get hacked, do stupid stuff online. Don't lose control of your tokens. Use a ledger device. Use a multi-sig wallet. Do the things to not lose control of your tokens. Be very careful when you're using DeFi. Don't lose control of your tokens. If you lose control of your tokens, you're out of this game. The biggest macro trade of all time.
Yeah.
The scarring. Everybody is scarred because everyone has this framework that used to be around about the halving. Then it was like, and I still get the thing about the ETH blow off top that I was expecting last time around didn't get. I didn't understand this then. It's the work that we've done subsequently. You've always got to go and do the work when you're wrong to understand, okay, why was I wrong and what is the key factors? And people are still so scarred by this that I think it's going to fuck up people, because if we're right, the cycle extends longer. And if we're right, prices go further than expected, and it will not end this year. And I know everyone says, yeah, this time is different, sure. From all of the work that we do, probabilistically speaking, it's got an extremely high probability of going well into 2026.
Bitcoin is once again showing its strong ties to gold as both assets push higher. On Wednesday, Bitcoin climbed close to the $117,000 mark, hitting local highs of $116,593. Bulls seem determined to keep the momentum alive, brushing aside fears of a correction even as liquidity builds below the current price. Analysts point to $117,500 as the next big hurdle, suggesting that if Bitcoin breaks through, it could accelerate toward a new all-time high. At the same time, gold is printing fresh records, reaching $3,895 per ounce. The move has renewed hopes that Bitcoin will mirror gold's performance after weeks of lagging behind. Traders are watching closely, as some believe the surge in gold could spark a rotation of capital into Bitcoin, especially if confidence in traditional markets starts to waver. Despite warnings of possible fake-outs and liquidations, enthusiasm remains high. With gold soaring and Bitcoin testing resistance, the stage is set for an exciting showdown between the two safe haven giants.
That was phase one correction. That finished in April. Julian and I came on and said, by the way, this correction's finished based on our work on global liquidity, and the markets are going higher. And the markets have gone higher. We said Ethereum will begin to outperform. Solana will come back. Exactly those things started to happen. We are now still in the early phase of phase two. This is not a phase two correction. We've barely broken out. In fact, most other assets, thinking about stuff like total market cap, X, Bitcoin, and ETH, haven't yet broken. Now think of the banana zone here. All of these previous three were all only one period wide, this 1 year. This one will be wider. So which is why the market looks less parabolic at this stage. But the parabola will occur, and Julian showed you with that work earlier, and we will have a phase two correction later. Our general viewpoint is the phase two correction is either the one towards the end of the year when people think, well, Bitcoin traditionally tops here, I'm out, or it's a larger correction from March through till later in the year. It depends how long the cycle plays out. Because obviously that March onwards periods, again, if it continues to play out into the end of 2026, which is possible, not our highest priority yet, but if it does, then we'll have that period people say it's all over. But again, it's unlikely to be over. But we don't know that yet. All I know is the next correction will be phase two and not the final one, and that's likely into year end.
Ethereum is once again holding a critical level as traders and investors keep a close eye on its next move. After dipping below $3,900 last week, the second largest cryptocurrency has managed to climb back above $4,100, currently trading around $4,130. Despite being down about 1.6% in the past 24 hours, the price action shows signs of resilience, supported in part by heavy corporate accumulation. One of the biggest drivers of this newfound stability is BitMine. The company has been on a buying spree, adding over 51,000 ETH worth $213 million today alone. This comes just a day after it scooped up another 30,000 ETH valued at $127 million. These large purchases have turned BitMine into a major player in the Ethereum market, providing crucial support at a time when many traders were bracing for further declines. Technically, Ethereum still faces challenges. The price remains in a descending channel, with $4,100 acting as immediate support and resistance forming near $4,330 at the 30-day SMA. If buyers can push past that zone, momentum may shift toward $4,500. But if 4,100 breaks, another test of 3,900 could be on the horizon. If you have been watching so far, thank you so much for watching. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoinzilla for daily news all for free. That's all for today's video. Until next time.